Instead of thinking about how you don't want it to happen, think about how you want it to happen. Think about how you want it to go, and don't think about how you don't want it to go. Hey guys, welcome to the Awakened Reality, and you are with Krishwan. Where you put your focus is what grows. Your focus, your thoughts, your vibration, and your belief system start creating your reality. And as you take inspired action with that, you start manifesting whatever you want to manifest. You set your intention, you take inspired action, and your focus, thoughts, vibration, and belief system should be aligned towards that. And when your focus is aligned towards that, you want your focus to be on the things that you want to happen, that you want to take place. If you want something to take place and you're looking at the things that are not happening, you're focusing on the things that are not happening, and hence your focus is over here instead of it being here where you want things to take place, So when you're focusing on the things that are not happening more, you start getting more of those things. So even when you're saying certain things, like when you're saying certain belief systems, or when you're saying certain affirmations, not belief systems, when you're saying certain affirmations, say it in a positive way. Say it such that you don't say it with the don't, but say it like, for example, I'll give you an example. Say it with a positive way, meaning that let's say I want something to happen. So don't say I don't want this to happen, because when you say I don't want this, I don't want plan A to happen, you're still focusing on plan A, and plan A is going to happen. Even if you say I don't want plan A to happen, you're still focusing on plan A. Your focus is on the fact that plan A shouldn't happen, but your focus is still on plan A, so plan A can happen. Instead, you want to say I want plan B to happen. Instead of saying I don't want plan A to happen, don't focus here. Say I want plan B to happen. I want plan B to go like this. I want it to happen this particular way. So don't focus on the things that you don't want. This even includes with people. It also includes with people. As in, if you don't want to, if a particular person is troubling you in your life, is causing problems in your life, don't focus on that person. Instead, focus on the things that you want to do, you want to accomplish. Focus on the people that are nice to you, that are good to you, that empower you, rather than focusing on the people that are draining you out. Remember this, very, very key. Remember this, remember this, remember this. Wherever you put your focus on, that's what grows. So if you're focusing on the people that are draining you out, focusing on the people that are trying to create problems with you, you're going to start getting more and more and more and more and more problems. And when you focus on the people, when you focus on the people that are empowering you, that are adding to whatever you want to become, then you're going to start getting more of that. So it's funny, I was seeing this, I'm gonna take in this example because I was seeing this episode of Narcos, and it's a pretty interesting example. Pablo Escobar is there, right? So what he did was, see, as logical as we can take it, he was going at a spree where he was earning money through his cocaine empire. He was earning money, he was earning money, he was earning money. So his focus was on earning money, making the empire big and big and big. But the minute he got into that political environment, he started focusing on the fight against the country, as in for the poor people and the fight, and in general he started focusing on the fight. So what happened to him is he started getting more of the fight and more of the fight, and the fight became bigger and more of the fight. And even his brother Gustavo told him like, hey buddy, just focus on your empire, don't bring in this political stuff into account. But he didn't listen, and he was like, you know what, if they're fighting, we'll fight back. If they're fighting, we'll fight back. But as he went and he started focusing more on the fight, he started losing his empire as well. It's just a example that is really true, that really happened with Pablo Escobar, and Narcos has put his life point blank, blatantly on that season. And I was seeing the season just a few days ago. I was seeing it for the second time or third time. Then I noticed, oh my God, you know what he did? If he hadn't focused on the fight and he had still focused on his cocaine empire, he would have actually raised his cocaine empire more and more and more, because he's actually focusing on something that he wants to grow. But he was not. I mean, if he was focusing on the cocaine empire, he would have grown it a little more and more and more. But he didn't focus on it. What happened? He went into the political arena and he started focusing on all the fights that were going on, the fight for the people. And then when he started focusing on the fight for the people, that became more intense. He lost in the the Congress put him down, saying that he was a drug trafficker, and so they put him down, and then he started fighting more and more and more, and as he was focusing on the fight, he lost control of the cocaine empire, and he lost control of his money and his people. So when he started going into the fight, he got more of the fight. He thought he could defeat the fight by using aggression, but what happened? Law of attraction happened. Law of attraction happened to him and his people, as to like, he was involved more and more in the fight, he got more and more in the fight, and all the people that were involved along with him also got more of the same. It's funny. It's funny. You can see this happen in any kind of situation. Even in your own life, if you take a particular thing and you get into a fight, somebody provokes you, get into a fight, you're only going to see that fight happen more and more and more and more. You're only going to see yourself getting annoyed more and more and more. You won't even get annoyed with just that thing alone, but other things will also come in to annoy you, because your vibration is focused on that energy of fighting or annoying. But if you ignore that, and if you be like, and then you look at all the things that are empowering you, are boosting you up, your career, the people that are empowering and boosting your career, boosting you up, increasing your wellness, your well-being, increasing your money, all those things, only that is gonna grow. So what you focus on is what grows, typically. So whether you're using so use positive statements along with this video. Use positive statements. Don't use a statement, I don't want that. Don't use that. No. Instead of saying I don't want that, completely forget that and say I do want this. I do want the opposite. I do want that. I do want to empower people. It's not like I don't want this, because when you're focusing on something, that grows. So don't say I don't want, because you're focusing on that. Instead, say I do want whatever you want. So that's about it, guys. Don't focus on what doesn't need to happen, but focus on what needs to happen, what needs to grow, and you'll start getting more of that. And be aware. If somebody is draining you, stop getting into that. If you see a TV series that is not good enough for you, you're not taking any value from it, stop focusing on that. Stop taking that in. At least for the timing, stop taking that in, and then maybe you can take it in later on, when you're in a neutral energy, or when you're in another kind of an energy. But be aware of what energy you're taking in time and again. Okay, so that's about it, guys. If you like this video, like, subscribe, share, hit the bell notification. I'm a spiritual energy-based life coach, and you can get in contact with me through these two links right here, flow.page/Krishwan and flow.page/The Awakened Reality. You can DM me, you can hit me up, send me a message. I'll be glad to respond. And you can also book sessions from there. And I also have 3 groups: a Facebook group, a WhatsApp group, and a Telegram group. And in all these groups, I post high vibrational content on a day-to-day basis. You'll always be laughing, you'll always be taking in stuff, you'll always be learning something. And you can actually keep your focus on there as well. And when you join these groups, it's a guaranteed empowerment, guaranteed high vibrational rising. Okay, so that's about it, guys. Bye.